It's Week 18 of the National Football.
Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And we are underway from Brooklyn. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, McAllister. He'll get this to Baker. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Now a first carry here for their running back. And he's got a Bengals first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Back to throw. McAllister. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. From the gun on 3rd down. McAllister. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So here are the Browns now with great starting field position. And leading them out is their 5th-year quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 9. Davis now. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Davis. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The Browns send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And that to the 30. It'll be 2nd down. The Bengals at 8-8 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
That's complete to Baker. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's a 2nd and 7. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. You look at this Browns defense. Now, they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground. Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, McAllister. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. Here's Davis from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st. Looking to throw. Davis. He finds his man, complete. That's Young. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Up the middle they go. Mackey, and he gets it down to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Andrews, the tight end, in motion. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. 2nd and 7. Now a handoff up the middle. Mackey, 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature.
Touchdown! A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already for just the first quarter of play. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Yeah, that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. Off play action. McAllister. He finds his man complete. That's Pearson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Back to throw. McAllister looking left side, and he's got a man. That's George. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Looking to throw. McAllister. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Back to throw. McAllister. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Davis now throwing to start the drive. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Off the play fake. Davis. And hauling it in, Nelson.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Up the middle they go. Mackey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Looking to throw. Davis. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Davis. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a give right side. Mackey, and good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. This 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Davis. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Young. Yeah, the Browns are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great play there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bengals drive about to get going. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for Brooklyn. 1st down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He finds Taylor, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw. McAllister. He finds his man, complete. It's Baker. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 23-yard.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's George. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. 2nd down and 4. Off the bootleg. McAllister. His throw incomplete. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, McAllister. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. 4th down, so Zach Taylor sends out the field goal unit. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. Davis throwing to start the drive. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Sacks a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. Now a handoff up the middle. Mackey. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Andrews, the tight end, in motion. Now a fake on a jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. And he'll take it just outside the 40. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McAllister. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That's caught right side by Worthy. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back to throw now on 1st down. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Out of the end zone. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's all down to this. Week 18 of the NFL regular season. Lots to be decided, so let's get right to it.
Hey, we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now Davis throwing to start the drive. He finds his man complete. That's Young. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. To throw again on 2nd down. Davis. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. He finds his man complete. That's Young. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They'll run on 1st down. Mackey, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And this one is right through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down at 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Looking to throw. McAllister. He finds his man. Complete. That's Baker. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Back to throw now on second and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Pearson. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 40. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. Here's a second and 3 now from the 33.
Gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
That's complete, left side to Worthy. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they'll be faced with a third and inches. Back to throw. McAllister. That is caught. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on third and inches. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22 now, here's second down at 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns 16. From the gun on third down. McAllister. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. On fourth down, McAllister. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looking to throw. McAllister. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Throwing to start the drive. Davis. That ball caught by Harrison. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it first and 10 now out past the 20. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Zach Taylor's made the decision. He's going to go ahead and throw out the red challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. He completes it to Nelson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down. Back to throw again. And his throw here is incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Davis now. He finds his man complete. It's Young. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 32-yard line. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. Now 2nd and 3. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's George. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Back to throw. McAllister. Got a man and he hits him in stride. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Looking to throw. McAllister. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. And Xavier Worthy from 3 yards out. And the Bengals have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. That's caught, and he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Mackey, and he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is brought in at the 21. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McAllister, he finds his man, complete. It's Pearson. Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Off play action. McAllister, he'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A big play there. 69 yards. And the Bengals strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And they have had problems getting the running game in gear as we look through some of their attempts from earlier. They have just not been able to match the physicality that this defense has shown. And their lack of success on the ground is a direct reflection of that. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Back to throw. Davis has complete there to Harrison. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Here's a 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Davis. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line. Up the middle they go. O'Neal. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a handoff up the middle. Mackey. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Operating from the gun, Davis being chased out left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Caught left side. Here's Dell. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Davis. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Nelson. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, Davis. And his throw is incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And the slot man goes in motion left. To throw on 2nd and 10. Davis, his throw caught right around the 6. Yeah, the Browns are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. And they'll send the tight end in motion. And they'll run again. But he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Operating from the gun, Davis. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Tank Dell, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. Here's 2nd and 10.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd and 10.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side.
And that absolutely cannot happen. Just a gain of a yard in this situation, you've got to get chunks of yardage. Otherwise, the defense, very happy with what you're doing.
He finds his man, complete. It's Pearson. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And his kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Back to throw.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
He's back to throw.
Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though, a few sweaty palms, not just for the team, but for their fans. As you mentioned, down going into the fourth quarter. How about the rally? How about the comeback? Getting it done on both sides of the ball, holding them when they needed to, and finding ways to get points when they had the